Does that clip sound at all familiar to you? For so many years as a kid, I watched Bob Barker on The Price is Right urging pet owners to get their pets spayed and neutered. At the time, I had no idea what that meant or how important it was. Today, I actually want to discuss why this request is actually so necessary and so very important. I have been working in the veterinary field at this point for over a decade. My job has allowed me to see some of the happiest and some of the saddest moments of being a pet owner. Unfortunately, at the facility where I work, the sadder moments usually outweigh the happier ones. Something as simple as getting your pet spayed or neutered early on in their life can save you from a lot of those sadder moments. Spaying and neutering is a routine procedure that's done by veterinarians on a constant basis. This simple procedure could actually extend the life of your pet while also helping to curb some of those annoying behavioral issues. As an added bonus, it could help with the issues that we face today concerning the pet overpopulation. Today, I'm going to actually discuss the importance of having your pet spayed or neutered. First, I want to go over the behavioral issues that can be improved with this procedure or even eliminated. Second, I want to discuss the possible health issues that can be lessened and even eliminated. Next, I will talk about the major issue of overpopulation that we're experiencing. And lastly, I want to go over the options for those who are worried about cost of the procedure. Let's start with the behavioral issues. Certain bad behavior in cats or dogs can ultimately be curbed or even eliminated. For dogs, these behaviors can include urine marking, which happens when they lift their leg to mark their territory. It is something that is most common in males, but females have been known to do the same thing. And the cleanup and just mess, you can actually avoid that altogether. Roaming, this is especially an issue when females are in heat. It's actually the cause of a lot of dogs getting loose, male and females, and a lot of animals getting hit by cars. It's something you see a lot in the summer. Aggression, because most dog bites actually involve intact dogs, and the always annoying excessive barking, that's something that we all want to curb at some point in time, as well as mounting. In cats, these behaviors are pretty much identical. They can include the urge to spray, which is very similar to urine marking in dogs, where they're just claiming their territory. Their urge to roam when females are in heat. The howling, which is something that female cats actually do when they are in heat to let males know that they're available. And of course, aggression again and fighting with other males. According to the Humane Society website article titled "Why You Should Spay or Neuter Your Pet," it is important to note that while getting your pet spayed and neutered can help curb undesirable behavior, it will not change their fundamental personality, like their protective instinct. I actually had a neighbor who asked me my opinion as far as whether or not he should get his pet neutered, and I told him that he should and went through the whole gamut of the reasons why, and his end result was he didn't want to get him neutered because he didn't want to take away his manhood. Dogs have no idea. They have no clue. You do it early enough, they don't even know what they're missing. Bottom line is, as long as you continue to take care of them, they will absolutely continue to take care of you. The second topic I want to go over are the potential health issues that can occur with intact animals. According to the USA Today article written by Natalie de Blasio, individual states with the healthiest and longest living pets also have the highest neutering and spaying rates. Sadly, Delaware is actually among the states with the shortest lifespan for both cats and dogs. In male dogs, neutering prevents testicular cancer and lowers the rate of prostate cancer. And in female dogs, and cats, spaying actually decreases the chances of various cancers of the reproductive system, as well as a fatal uterine infection called pyometra. This picture here actually shows the difference between a healthy uterus and one infected with pyometra. The healthy uterus is on the right, one infected with pyometra is on the left. Once it actually gets that bad, the only option is surgical removal in order to save the life of your pet. This could actually end up costing you thousands of dollars when originally all you had to do was neuter them, and it would have saved you a lot of heartache and money in the long run. One other reason for this shortened lifespan is the next topic I want to discuss, which is overpopulation. Overpopulation is actually a huge problem that we're experiencing today. Every year, there are millions of cats and dogs of all ages and breeds that are euthanized or that suffer as strays. This is described in an article written by Kathleen McCool in the Bulletin newspaper. There are just too many animals due to overpopulation and nowhere for them to go. This is ultimately as a result of unplanned litters that, of course, can be prevented by spaying and neutering. Lastly, if cost is a concern, there are various options available to get your pet spayed or neutered. You could visit the Trouble Affording Your Pet page on the Humane Society website. There, you can check to see what state and national groups are available and can help you with financing. There are a ton of nonprofit groups that are willing to help those in need. You could call your local Humane Society or animal shelter. You'll tell them that you're looking for low-cost spay or neuter services. A lot of the humane societies and animal shelters in various states, I know in Delaware for a fact, they offer monthly clinics, and you can get your pet spayed. They have volunteers that come in, and you can get your pet spayed or neutered for next to nothing. You could also talk to your veterinarian, and depending on the relationship you have, you might be able to work out some sort of payment arrangement or payment plan to get the procedures done. And then you have the option to go the credit route, which is Care Credit. Care Credit, it is a credit card, but a lot of people will use it for they'll call it their doggy card. They'll use it for their veterinary services only. And what they do offer is an extended interest-free period so that you can have time to pay back for the procedure. And also, you're only paying what the procedure costs as opposed to extensive amounts of interest. Spaying and neutering your pet is essential to improve the health and well-being of your cat or dog. It can lessen or eliminate behavioral and health issues. It can help with the problem of overpopulation, and it's actually a lot more affordable than originally thought and is also much cheaper for you in the long run. Now that you have this newfound knowledge, I hope that you will decide to make sure that your pets, if they're not already, will be spayed or neutered and will continue to be spayed and neutered in the future. Thank you.